Hi Cancer, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. I'm going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Cancer, see what's going on. Two cards for Cancer for their highest good. All right. Wow. So it says, Gates of Triumph, success expands in your life. Wow. So you are definitely on the road to success. So that's beautiful. I love that. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? And then it says, choosing your path, all is possible. Yes, believe that you are on the right path. Believe that you're going towards something good because there is success here, okay? So it's like you're almost as if you're choosing a path. Like, what am I going to do next? What's going to happen next is what you're thinking about. Wow. All right, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer spirit. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right. One for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. One for the what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. Wow. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Okay. So you do start off with the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups is talking about that, you know, maybe you're having a hard time with trust. Maybe you're feeling disappointed about things, you know, because things didn't come out the way you wanted them to. Maybe you're just you're not able to let go of something that you continue to think about. We'll see why it's there. You have the Justice card for the situation. Justice is talking about truth. It's talking about fairness. It's talking about, you know, things are going to balance out for you, which is good. Wow. Yeah. And then you have the Seven of Swords here for the past or now. There's still something that you hold on to, and I feel like this has to do with this card. I feel like you're holding on to maybe some kind of betrayal that happened. I feel like there could have been some kind of betrayal that you feel like somebody had done something to you or something has happened. I feel like I just feel like you're holding on to it, and I feel like it's been done to you, and that you have that disappointment. You have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is talking about for you to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, you know, to stand in your power. You have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is talking about that you're very tired, you're exhausted, you know, but you continue to keep doing everything. And you need to start setting boundaries, okay? Let me see if I could get this card in here. Yeah, there you go. You need to start setting boundaries, okay? You really need to start setting boundaries. You're very extremely tired. You do have the Page of Pentacles for the for what you need to do now. This is a new path that you're on. You're definitely trying to get on this new path. I do see a lot of swords here though. Oh, and there's the World card right here. So there are financial opportunities around you. You could also be learning something. Definitely some kind of opportunity is around you though. Maybe you're wanting to learn something new also. Like I said, you know, learning. I feel like learning is here. I feel like there's a message here also. You have the World card here. The World card is talking about this new cycle that you're in. It's coming in. They're asking you to use it. Start using it. There's something fresh here that wants to start, but you're still in this mode right here. Then you have the Six of Cups. You know, you keep continuously thinking of the past. You know, it's time to let it go. I feel like you're thinking about childhood memories also. Could also be a somebody coming back from the past with an apology. Also, what you at the end of the deck, you had the King of, wow, you had the King of Wands. The King of Wands is asking you to really start putting your projects out there. Start putting what you want to create out there. Okay, start taking action on your dreams, is what they're asking. They're also saying that to go with the flow, like start putting things in order that you need to, that you've been putting behind. It's time for you to start putting things in order. Okay. Wow. All right. So Cancer, let's see what's going on, what the cards say. Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. It's a lot here, but you are going to have a lot of success, and you are on a new path. So you got to think about that. You have the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. All right, so there is going to be some kind of offer coming towards you. I feel like you're going to have to make a decision very soon because you do have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is talking about some kind of offer, really connecting with yourself, like trusting your decisions. You know, maybe there's going to be just, I feel like there's a decision that you're trying to make. I feel like you need to leave this behind because there's opportunities around you that you're not seeing. Okay, because there is an offer trying to come in for you, but you need to let this go. Okay, even though you're very upset about things that you feel like not trusting anybody, you really need to let that go. I know it's hard, but try to let that go because there are opportunities around you. I feel like you're going to reach that material success that you want. You've been working very hard at it. And I feel like it's going to pay off. All your efforts are going to pay off. But you just need to really look up and see those opportunities that are around you. They're coming in, you guys. So really look at that. You have the Justice card here. One more card. Wow. All right. So you are very independent. You know, you work for your money. You're very independent. You know how to do things, you know. Trust yourself. Trust the things that you're doing. Trust everything that's going on in your life, and you know that there's a reason for it. Okay, they're asking you to really have gratitude for everything that you have, big or small. Find that gratitude in things. Okay, I feel like there was a truth that you had to see. There was a truth that you're now seeing. I feel like a balance. Everything's gonna balance out for you. I feel like you could also be dealing with some kind of legal situations that are going on in your life. I feel like that's happening also. But they're asking you to go within so that you can really make clear decisions. You have the Hermit card here. The Hermit card is saying that there's some also too, I feel like for some of you guys, you need to seek some kind of counsel on that. But I do feel like there is a truth that you did see. I feel like you need to have gratitude for everything that you have. And I feel like there is some kind of wish fulfillment that's trying to come in for you. See, I feel like there's opportunities here that you're just not seeing. I feel like you're really in your mind about a lot, everything that's been happening, especially with this betrayal. I feel like it's still stuck in your mind and it's hard for you to let go of it because you have the Five of Cups here also. And you continue to reminisce and you're not really thinking clearly. You have the Ten of Wands here, and the Ten of Wands is saying that you're also very tired. You know, you're carrying everybody's problems, everybody's worries. You're trying to do everything for yourself, you know, and on top of that, but you really need to go within. Okay, try to walk, try to, you know, take your mind off of it. Listen to vibrational music. You know, go within, meditate, whatever it is that you need to do. You need to do that. Okay. I do feel like if you're dealing with any legal situations, I do feel like they are going to be in your favor also. I feel like everything's going to balance out for you too. So it's good. You have the Seven of Swords for the past, and I do believe it's some kind of betrayal, some kind of deceit that you were going through. I feel like it's in the past though, and I feel like you've already been through it, and I feel like you're still holding on to it though, because you think about it a lot. And I feel like you just really need to try your best to let it go. So we'll leave that in the past. You have the Queen of Swords here. And why is the Queen of Swords here for? Cancer, one more card. Wow. So you do have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is talking about putting your foot down. It's time to put your foot down, you guys. You know, you're constantly, you're very overwhelmed right now. You're tired, you know, you're extremely tired. You have this card twice here, okay? You're tired. This person here, man, they look tired. They look like they're stressed out. They're like, wow, what's going on, right? You know, like, I have to do this. I have to go do that. I'm tired. I feel sick. I feel, you know, worn. I feel drained. I feel worn out. That's you. But you continuously do that, okay? You continuously keep taking on more than you should, and you need to start putting your foot down. You have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords says, enough is enough. It's time for you to start setting boundaries. It's time for you to start saying no, because there is a new path here ready for you. There's a new path that wants to come, is coming through for you, because you do have this card and you have this card. So there's a new path coming through, you know, so really, really know that, okay? Sorry, you guys, my birds and everything's going on, but just dismiss it. And I also see a fire engine here around here somewhere. Okay, so then you have the 10 of Wands here again. It's on the bottom, so let's see. One more card. All right. Oh, okay. So, whew. Okay, so, you do have the 10 of Wands here, you guys. Again, like I said, you know, you're very overwhelmed. You're carrying the burden. You're carrying everybody's problems. You're doing way too much, and you really need to try to start saying no. Okay, start setting boundaries, because you need to. It's very difficult that you're trying. You want all these opportunities. You want all this to come in, but it's like you're in a place right now where you're just trying to carry everything. Okay, I feel like you've been hurt also, like really hurt. You know, you have the 3 of Swords here. You've been feeling emotional. You know. And I also feel like this is part of your healing process that you're going through. But I do feel like you feel emotional, that you've given a lot of your time. You know, you've given a lot of your time, a lot of your effort, and you feel like, you know, the emotions are rising up, you know, and I feel like you feel overwhelmed, because people take, and it's like you're exhausted. Really, really try to set boundaries, you guys. Set boundaries, okay? No matter what, set boundaries. You have the Page of Pentacles here. And why is the Page of Pentacles here for Cancer? One more card. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. I love it when, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. I love it when you get this card and then you get the same card in the 2 different decks. Same card, okay? That's here in that, what you need to do now. Look at your finances. There's financial opportunities. You could be learning something new also. You're about to learn something new, and you're curious about it very much. They're asking you to find your strength, to look at things differently, you know, to look at these things that you're going through as lessons, like lessons that were in your past that you just went through, and that now you're moving forward. Find your strength, find your strength, you guys. Find your patience in things, because you need that. You really need to find that, okay? I feel like you need to also have self-control in everything. Like, really remember that you are in control of things, okay? You need to be in control of your thoughts. You need to be in control of what you're doing. You know, if you're so much in your thoughts that you're missing opportunities, and there's something that you need to go within. You need to try to clear that, okay? Wow, that's amazing that you got that card twice there. And then you have the World card. There's financial opportunities around you also. I feel like there's messages coming through. There's a message that's trying to come in for you also. You have the World card here in what you need to work on. One more card. Wow. Okay, one more card. All right, so you do have the World card. There is this new path that you're on, okay? It's coming in, you guys. Be ready. It's coming in. Stand strong. Believe in yourself, you know, speak your truth, you know, really start speaking your truth. Put your foot down. It's time, okay? They want you to do that. trust your intuition also. You're very intuitive. Trust your intuition and get away from this 5 of Wands. Really start putting your foot down on things, you know, because I feel like you're very frustrated, you're very overwhelmed, you're very, you have a lot of anxiety, you know, you're just like, you know, I gotta go do this and I gotta go do that and I gotta go, you know, and it gets you mad. I really feel like you need to leave that behind, okay? Try your best because you are on a new journey. You're on a new path. And there is success here that's coming through. And then you have the 6 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Wow. Wow. All right. So, really see the truth in things. So you do start off with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is talking about, you know, really being nostalgic about things, you know, could be thinking about the past, you know, everything that you've been through. You know, really, you could also be going through a healing also. I feel like, you know, you could be going through all this because you're trying to release a lot of emotions. So, really know that, okay? Remember to leave the past. Try to let that go as hard as you can. Let that go. I also feel like there could be somebody coming from your past or you know what? I feel like somebody's watching you from your past. That's what I feel. I just saw it right now. Okay, so I feel like somebody's watching you from your past. I feel I feel like you need to see the truth and speak your truth about things, about how you feel, what you want to do, stuff like that. Because when the Page of Swords shows up, you know, it's a whole different way. You know, it's a different way of thinking. You know, the Page of Swords is about, you know, not jumping to conclusions. You know, really express yourself clearly. See the truth. You know, do your research. Try not to jump into everything all at once. Okay, so really be careful. Really see the truth in things. Okay. Also feel with the 6 of Wands here that you are going to have success because there is a success card here. You're choosing your path. You're going on a different path, but you got to try to let go of all this negativity that you hold on to. You're very overwhelmed with a lot. You're carrying a lot of people's problems and people's frustrations on you and then your own. Okay. And you're on this new path and they're trying to tell you, hey, it's time to clear your mind. It's time to clear the clutter. Okay, so really do that. Okay. And I do feel like you're going through a healing. I do feel like there is success. I do feel like there's somebody, you're being recognized for, you know, your work, for what you're doing. I feel like, but I also feel like people are watching you. Like somebody's watching you. Somebody from your past is watching you. So, wow. All right, you guys. So it's time to heal. Okay. So really do your best to do that. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.